Welcome back. El-Nino possibilities are rising in 2023 and India might see drought and below normal rains this season. Manisha is here with this forecast. Manisha.
Well, thank you so much for that. Still early days, but there have been various international and Indian agencies from meteorology as a department who have been giving out caution on this is something that you could perhaps be prepared for. Now, what is El-Nino really? This is a phenomena which creates normal or above normal warming of Pacific Ocean. It's quite opposite to what La Nina is, which creates colder on-surface impact there. Now, this is also known to negatively impact the Indian monsoon, and the markets are watching out for detailed analysis of this as we get into the month of April. As of now, the forecast is likely to gain accuracy in the month of summer. IMD also has said that they will come out by mid-April with their sense on where El Nino really stands. But just to tell you that El Nino is linked with poor rains forecast in the Indian markets there. And what data has shown us in historically says that 60% of a probability of drought is what El Nino brings with it. And also when you look at the other numbers, 30% probability of below normal rain, and there is just a 10% probability of a normal rain which El Nino brings about. It is quite negatively seen within the agriculture and inflation as a sector as well. It is linked with poor southwest monsoon also. It also means that you are looking at higher global temperature and perhaps floods in Australia is how it is read. When you look at the earlier El Nino years, those were in 2009, 2014, 2015 and 2018. And all of these years, you actually have seen below normals of monsoon coming in. The last 3 years have been quite good because of La Nina, but this year, there are already concerns coming in from this one. The international agencies have as of now predicted 50% chance of a second half of El Nino coming in. And just to tell you on what these agencies are, well, you have Australian Bureau of Meteorology, Japan Meteorological Agency, Bureau of Meteorology, US National Oceanic Atmosphere Administration. They all say that El Nino conditions are seen more than 50% in the second half. It might start evolving by the month of July and August, and that's exactly when the Indian monsoon season begins. The World Meteorology Organization also has advocated caution onto this one. When you look at India, well, Feb 2023 was the warmest in 122 years, and we are looking at SkyMet already warning about an El Nino possibility. According to them, it is 60 to 65% of a probability that you could be looking at El Nino. Well, the global impact already has been seen. We've seen the global average temperatures gain up by 0.2 degrees Celsius. And as of now, if you look at the overall number, it tends to be 1.08 to 1.32 degrees Celsius above the pre-industrial era.
Okay, Manisha, thank you so much for that. Recession, drought, banks blowing up. Could this year get any better, I wonder? But anyway, thank you so much for explaining the possibilities to us, and we need to keep this on board as well. In fact, let's get you another viewpoint on this, and actually this is a pretty big industry voice. Today, earlier at the B20 summit, Shireen caught up with Suresh Narayanan, Chairman and MD of Nestle. She spoke to him about the current inflation concerns. Now, Narayan says that food inflation continues to be a cause of concern, but he also adds that demand, at least for the time being,